Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Just make sure that it's working. Then I'll tweet out my stream and we'll get started. Yes, I'm live on YouTube. It's the first time I'm live streaming on YouTube in a very long time. If you're watching on YouTube, there is a link in the description to my Twitch. That's where most of my streams will be. I won't be streaming any gaming content here on YouTube. All my gaming content will be on Twitch. So if you want to watch any gaming streams, just follow me over on Twitch. The link will be in the description on YouTube. So I'm planning on watching a few videos. These are my farming videos that are on YouTube. And I'm planning on watching a bit more videos as well. What I mean about that is I might get other videos to react to on YouTube. Just to react, not my own videos, but videos to react to and just watch them on Twitch and YouTube. And then we'd probably jump over to a game, but I'll stop streaming on YouTube. So we have all these videos to watch, hopefully, in this live stream. And the first one is Bailing 2018. This isn't the order they are on YouTube. For some reason it gets all jumbled up when I save it to a USB, but we're going to watch it in order as they appear on YouTube. So that's how we're doing it. I can see two chats. I can see the YouTube one and the Twitch one, if you're wondering. We'll get started now in a minute. I just have to sort everything out on my behalf. I should have done this earlier, but still. Come on. I'm still here if you're wondering. I just need to get everything sorted on my behalf. Okay. Right, we'll go anyways. First one I believe is the Baleen 2018 silage. I always say it. We've watched previous videos over on my Twitch channel, so this is the first time I'm doing it on YouTube. But I've said previously, this video was made in 2018, so it's probably poor quality. The video is going to be the camera is going to be shaky because I'm walking while trying to record. I don't do any of that in my new videos. So just looking back, watching them, it's just, and then comparing them to my newer videos, which we'll get to by the end of the stream maybe. You'll see what I mean. But there is no walking while trying to record, so there is no sort of camera shakiness in it. This video, by the way, is 20 minutes long. This is the one I've been anticipating and getting hyped up for on my Twitch streams. So this is the 20-minute one. The international here, back then, I think we were only after doing it up, so I don't know, because the windows are in at that time. We done it up, it was really bad, it was rough. We done it up, and then we basically done some sort of silage with it, but the windows weren't in it at that time. That could have been 2018 as well, I can't remember. I don't know. No, we put the windows in it when we done it up. Yeah, so we done it up, we got to paint anything that was rough on it, we replaced it, and then we put the windows back in. I thought we done it up and we didn't put the windows in for a while afterwards, but no, we put them in shortly. We got the tractor back from it being painted. I'm getting mixed up now. Yeah, just don't heed what I said there. We done it up though. This is done up. recently when this video was being made. I know now where I'm getting the window thing from. It's the doors. The doors on it originally was rough, so we made doors of our own. We didn't buy doors, we just made them. And we had to put the glass, the window, in the doors that we made. That's where I'm getting mixed up. That's it. I can't wait for silage season this year. You know, after a lockdown and what's going on in the world, just silage is one of the things I look forward to. This tractor here, this is our contractor. His employee is doing the baling. But this tractor you see here now, he doesn't have it anymore. It's gone, it's sold. It's sold. There's a double bale handler on the back and they tip up individually. I think you'll see it anyways in this video. It was new back then in 2018, he'd only got it, so. Or not long he had it. It's a rough tractor, but it was a nice tractor. There's the new bale handlers. There you go, you can see it, they tip up individually. You can see the ram behind this near one. Each bale, even the far bale handler that has the bale on it has its own ram, so that's how they can tip up individually. $78.40. You can hear the heavy breathing. I basically ran from one side of the field to the far side of the field just to record on picking up the second bale, and I was out of breath. You can probably hear the heavy breathing. There you go. You can see it individually tipping. Oh, stalled it. I probably should have cut that bit out. Thinking back now, I probably should have cut it out. Just back then I wasn't a big fan of editing. I would edit a small bit up, but I wouldn't go. But now I do. I'd record, I don't know, between a 5 minute to a 20 minute. But now I do. I'd record, I don't know, between a 5 minute to a 20 minute video down to either a 10 minute video or a 2 minute video or 3 minute video. So I do more. I do a lot more editing these days than I did back then. That's for sure. It was a warm year, heat wave we got back then. Absolutely roasting. Oh, here comes the double bale handler. Now I don't know if he's going to leave these two bales for the international to pick up and tip, because he was new to the double bale handler back then, so he wasn't fairly confident in tipping bales up with that. So I don't know if he was just leaving them there for the international to tip them up, or was he leaving them there so he could turn around and stack them using the front loader on the front. I can't remember, but we'll see anyways. We'll find out soon. Yeah, he was leaving it for the international to tip it up. I don't think he was able to tip them up with the double bale handler. He's not a young buck now. Even back then he's not old, but you know. She looked well. It did come out good. Wheel spin.
That'll be a fucking hour today.
Oh, we're stacking some now. That front tyre is a bit in flat. This tractor here, the 6280, this is what's used now for stacking, and does beyond the double bale handler because the Ford is sold. And actually, when this video was being made, this was the last time this contractor was doing our silage for us. He retired after that, so we got a different contractor to do our baling for us. Anyways, yeah, need to play it. By the way, I'm streaming both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I have the two chats here. They're combined. So the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat are combined, if you're wondering. If you're watching on YouTube, all my gaming streaming content will be over on Twitch. So if you go to the link in the description, my Twitch channel will be there. I'm not going to be streaming on YouTube that much. Twitch is where I mainly stream, and that's where I'm going to be streaming games and other content as well. So if you want to watch more streams like this or gaming streams, I recommend you just go over to Twitch. Just a little plug. The 135, I remember that. The 135 couldn't lift up a bale and then drive forward because it wouldn't. The front end would lift up, so we carried a bale and then put it in reverse, and it reversed the whole way. Not on the road, it was just bringing the bales from the far side of the field closer to the gate, the entrance. That's all that was doing, but it was that was something you don't see every day. Oh, here it is. No, we didn't get to see it. No. There it is. No bail on it though. This is it. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. That morning, before we actually done silage, we tried making a sort of a quick agri sort of speck of a weight for the front of the 135, but it didn't really work out, so he just gave up. But I done a mighty job anyways, reversing with a bail on the back. I was surprised. Goes to show that those 135s were well made, and it's just a good tractor. Every farmer should have them because they're just so reliable, so good. Absolute best. The beast. Look at that. And there he goes, reversing. Like, you wouldn't think that. It's not something you'd see every day. Here he comes. Those bales now, just on the left hand side of those bales, off shot there, the gate, the entrance to the field is there, so that's what he was doing. He was just bringing the bales from the far end of the field, closer to the people that was drawing them from the field over to the farm. Slow down. The mirror is slightly off, is it? Can you see it through the small square window at the back? It's coming out at an angle. What? He's doing the same as the buck on the 135. He's just bringing the bales from the far side of the field, closer to the entrance gate to the field. You know, so the people that's drawing the bales from the field to the farm don't have to go to the far end of the field and then back, you know. They're doing that because I don't think they had a learner permit or a driving license at that time. So that's why they were doing that. Last year I drove that 188 for silage season last year, and I absolutely hated it. The gears kept sticking, so you could have it in reverse and it wouldn't come out reverse, so you'd have to turn it off and then you'd have to get a steel tin and put it back. Oh, it was just a load of shite hawk, and I absolutely hated it. Absolutely hated it. And the distance between the seat and the back window, it's just a massive gap. Yeah. And the seat that isn't the original seat. It's really, you'd say it's a more comfortable seat. There's a better backrest on it than the original one that would have been in it. And it wasn't made for that tractor. It was just awkward, and I just hated it anyways. I could go on a rant, but I won't. Here comes the International again. I think I drove that international a bit that time as well. I was in between shooting the video that I just hopped in and just drove it around for a bit. The driver of this 375 is a friend of ours, and that's actually such a good tractor to drive. I drove that once. Absolute. It was it was just so good to drive, and it has the thing where you can split the gears even further as well. So a nice little feature in it. I like driving that tractor. I like driving the International 674. The 188, no, absolutely hate it. Sorry about that. The dinner is ready. Shite. I don't know how long's left in this video, but I might just watch it out, and then I might just end the stream here, go and have dinner, but then I'll come back and finish off watching them. On YouTube and Twitch, of course. We'll finish watching this anyways, and then I'll end and I'll come back after I eat the dinner. Little secret about this. I spent most of my time, I didn't go from the field to the farm to the field to the farm. I recorded a load of clips in the field, and then I came back to the farm and recorded a load of clips here. So the clips where you see them picking the bales up in the field, this isn't the same bales they picked up. That's the little secret, the little cheat you could say. That isn't the same bales they picked up in the previous clip when they're at the field. This is further on. This could be an hour or two later, so. Like, I wasn't going to go from the field back to the farm every time. Just to, there's way simpler and easier ways to do it, which I done, so. You can even see there's way more bales there since the last clip that was shot on the farm. There's way more bales than then. His bale handler has a little spring in it, so you can see that it'll go back, it'll tip back up by itself because it has a spring in it. But our own one doesn't have a spring in it because it's an older model, so you kind of have to put it flat on the ground until it clips back in. Yeah, you'll see what I mean when the bale is off this one. There's no spring and it doesn't spring back into position. You have to do it manually. That mat was to leave the bales on it for the our contractor and the Ford, the 7840, to lift them up and stack them, and we put them on the mat so they didn't get punctured on the stones. He's doing the outer ring, which is the last one he does. He does the inside rings and then he does the strips that goes up and down, and then the outside ring he leaves to lash. That's how he done it. So this is probably the last few clips now. And the end of the day, he'll go home and whatever, or what, I don't know, yeah, probably, or come into our house and have the grub or something. Depends if we had grub in between or not. But that's the last bit of baling that he has to do that time. And that's the end. Anyways, I have to go and have my dinner, which was a bit shit since the time I was streaming at. We usually have it earlier, but never mind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to have my dinner and I'll probably be back in about half an hour to an hour's time. And I'll come back and I'll stream again and watch the rest of these videos. Yeah, and I'll be streaming both on YouTube and Twitch, so don't go anywhere. I will be back in about 30 minutes, an hour time. And we'll finish off watching these videos.